Hey everyone, welcome back or welcome to Cardi Made It. So in today's video, I show you all how I make a personalized Father's Day shirt. So if you're interested in seeing that, stay tuned. Alright, so this shirt is real simple, real easy in my opinion to make. Besides your Cricut and your computer and a heat source like a heat press or an iron, what you'll need is a shirt, of course, and then I have these Avery brand t-shirt transfers, and I buy these from Walmart. These are the ones for dark fabrics. I never buy the one for light fabrics because I don't like how it looks. I don't like the application process either. Leave me alone. I don't like the application process either. So I think this, is much easier and it works on dark and light fabrics. So yeah. If I can find this on Amazon, I'll put in a link, but I did get this from Walmart. Alright, y'all. So I am going to go to Design Space. I'm sorry if you hear the cicadas. I think that's how you say the word. The bugs that make all the noise. I'm sorry if y'all hear that in my background. They are out and loud tonight. So I'm gonna try my best to mute them. But you might hear those things in the background. Yeah. So I'm in Design Space, and the very first thing I want to do is add text. Now, once I do that, I'm going to add DAD for dad in all caps. And the font that I'm using today is Franklin Gothic Heavy. So yeah, once I have dad typed out, I'm going to size it to 9.5. And I am going to lessen the space a little bit. Just a couple notches, and then I'm going to size it back to 9.5. Yeah, that's good for me. And I'm going to actually ungroup the word so that I can, edit the letters individually. The next thing that I'm going to do is add a shape. I'm going to add this rectangle down here, and I'm going to actually turn it vertically so it can be up and down. And I'm going to place it over the hole in this D. I'm going to right click and duplicate, and also cover the hole in the other D. Then I go to my shapes and I add a square. I'm going to actually make it a little smaller, and I'm going to use that to cover the hole in my A. And make sure it's not too big. Alright, so now I have all these shapes covering the holes in my letters. I'm going to do this individually because if you do it all at once, then it's pointless to ungroup it if you're going to do it all at once. So I'm going to weld each letter individually to their shape. So I select this D in the square that's on top, and I click weld. I'm going to click the rectangle, the square on the A and the A, and I'm going to weld that together. And then I'm going to weld the last rectangle and the D together as well. And what that does is fill in the holes in the letters. Because I do this because you need pictures. I forgot to say you need pictures, of course. I think that's a given. You need pictures. And if you are going to cut the letters out in each picture, you want to see like more of the picture and not have it cut out as much, if that makes sense. It'll make sense in a minute. So yeah, I already have the pictures that I want. You need 3 at least. You can do more, I'm sure. So right now, I'm just gonna look at these 5 that I have, and I'm gonna upload them into Canvas. I'm just gonna, see which ones I want to for sure include on my shirt. So yeah, let me make these all a little smaller because we don't want them that big. Alright, so here are pictures of me and my daddy. I know for a fact that I want to use the latest picture of us, which is him walking me down the aisle. I know that's going to be my last D. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and do that one. Now, you want to make sure that your picture is bigger than the letter. And I'm actually going to right click and send this to the back. So I can make sure like both our heads are included and that the picture is, covering the whole D, which it is. So once I get this to a place where I like it, I'm going to select the D and I'm going to select the picture under the D and I'm going to slice that. Now once that's done, it'll look the same, but you can click the gray D, delete that, click on like the bottom of the picture that you didn't include in the slice, and just click that part of the picture and then hit delete, and now you have, this picture in the shape of a D, which is really cute. I think I want to include this one when I'm younger. So I'm actually going to click on the A and hide it for a minute just to get it so it won't be in the way. Now, make sure this one is not too tricky. Let me send this one to the back of the D. I want to make sure we get both our heads in here and that the picture is bigger than the letter. I think that's good. So I select both the D in the picture and I'm going to slice. And then I hit the gray D and delete. And then I hit the bottom of the picture that I know isn't included and delete. And now we're shaped with just that letter. So let's bring this A back into vision. And let's actually hide the D's. So you just click on the eyeball in the window pane. I don't know what this pane is called. The layer pane. So I really like the picture. Let me see. My mama's in this picture. I hope she's not mad, but she's not gonna be in this picture today. I'm gonna cut her out. So send her back. Can I cut her out successfully? Probably not. So let's make this bigger. Let's see how that looks. I'm going to click both of them and slice. And I don't like that, so I'm gonna undo because I don't like that, and my mama's gonna feel some type of way because I didn't make a shirt like this for her for Mother's Day. I did make her a shirt. She gonna feel some type of way anyway, but it's okay, Mama. I love you all the same. Let me see about this one. Send that to the back. Make sure we're both in there. And select both pictures and slice. Oh, I think that's cute. So let's bring back these D's. Yeah, I think I like this. I think this is pretty cute. Now, when in my introduction, I did tell y'all that you did not need vinyl, but I want to put best ever on here. So if you want to, you can do that. If not, you can stop right here and print this out, cut it out, put it on your shirt. But I think I want to include best ever with this, just to make it even cuter, because it looks plain to me. So after playing with it for a while, this is my final design, and it just says best dad ever. And I just made it like an upside down triangle shape where the top word is the biggest, and then the middle word is a little smaller, and then you see the last word is the smallest. I think the pictures are cute. And yeah, so I'm ready to make it. The first thing I'm gonna do is make sure I have some red vinyl, because I might not have any. I might change the color of this, so if you see when I go to real life this is a different color vinyl, just know why. But so what I'm gonna do is click on the word best and click on the word ever, and I'm gonna attach those so that they can be stuck together, because of course they are going to print separately. And then I'm going to also, can really move those out the way. Then I'm going to click on the DAD and make sure it's grouped, and I'm also going to attach that. And I'm ready to make it. So let's go to make it. So here we are in real life, and I'm going to take my shirt transfer. I'm just going to open it and take one out. This is what it looks like. It looks like a plain sheet of paper on the front, and then on the back it has the printing tips and everything and the ironing instructions. So let's go to our printer. So here we are at the printer. I have a very basic Canon, what's that, Pixma? Yeah, a Canon Pixma. Real basic, real simple, nothing fancy. So usually I tell people, if you're going to do print cut, you need to know which way your printer prints. I know this printer is just going to print straight out, so I'm just going to load it like so, and it's going to print on the front. Some people's printer flip their paper, so just make sure your printer doesn't flip your paper, and you'll know how to put your paper in, how to load your paper in. So what you do is, when you're back in Design Space, you'll click on Send to Printer. You want to make sure you have the right printer selected. And I make sure to add the bleed, and then I print. So this is what it looks like. I think that's real good quality, because this picture is very old, and I got it off of Facebook. Like, I couldn't even find it in my old phone, it's so old. But yeah. So you just take this out of the printer. So try not to touch the ink. And what I usually do is let it dry for a little bit. You don't have to, but that's just what I do. And I'm just gonna put it on top of my printer for a minute. I'm back, y'all. So I'm done weeding my vinyl. I'm a little upset because I did poke a hole in my B, but I'm pretty sure once I heat press it down, you won't be able to notice it. I'll be able to notice it because I did it, but hopefully it'll be unnoticeable to everyone else. Yeah, I did poke a little hole while I was weeding. So the reason why I didn't cut best and ever separately to like save vinyl or whatever, this is what, a couple inches of vinyl, not too much of a loss, but I'm going to use, let me get some parchment paper. Yeah, I let best and ever stay together to kind of help me guide how to put dad down, because I'm probably just going to put it down. I'm put best ever down first, and then I'm going to put the iron-on transfer down. Now, you can very well do these individually, but I like literally take the D off, take the A off, take the other D off, and then place it down on the shirt and then press it. But I'll show you a little trick that I like to do. Alright, so I do have this. I think the proper term for this is heat transfer mask sheet. It's sticky. This is what's on the back of your heat transfer vinyl. So here is like a sheet of heat transfer vinyl that I cut. But you know when you weed it and you peel back the clear backing, that's what this is. Just not on the back of actual heat transfer vinyl. This is just it by itself. So this is what I'm about to attempt to use to transfer all 3 letters of the word dad together. Now if you have like scrap vinyl, you can definitely, and like this isn't a big piece to cover, so if you have like a bunch of scrap like I do, I could very well just go get a piece of my scrap vinyl, take the clear backing off, and use it to transfer dad all together. And if this does not work, that's what I might have to do. So I'm just gonna cut a little piece of this off. Alright, so I cut a little piece off big enough to cover the word dad. And you just take it off like so. And then place it over. I'm gonna use my little tool. Stick on. Okay. Just realizing how off my Cricut was with the cut, but it's okay. I'm showing y'all the real. So my Cricut did not even cut dad out properly, and I don't know why. Maybe it needs to be calibrated. I'm not sure what happened, but it's okay. It's still cute, and I can transfer DAD all at the same time. So I just put my shirt onto my heat press. I'm gonna press it to get any moisture or wrinkles out. I don't clamp down. I just press it down a little bit. I use a card to get my 3 inches down. And then I'm gonna get this down. Then I press it down. I'm not clamping this either. I am putting a little extra pressure on it though. And I'm gonna let it get down. So that was 14 seconds. And I do have my heat press set to 315 today. I think I used to have it on 320. And it was, see if you can, I don't know if you can tell, but I'm in my sheep shed and the lights are blinking because I don't have a breaker box in here. And I need a breaker box bad, but that's not gonna stop me from doing anything. So yeah, this is the little clear transfer that I just used to kind of transfer the word dad. This is what I removed from Best Ever. And you know, you can save this. Save this for later, you never know. Okay, then we're just gonna put dad down. And kind of try to put it in there. So once I have that centered, good enough for my liking, I'll put parchment paper down. I'm actually gonna clamp it this time. Gotta be strong for this. After I press it, I press it again for a couple seconds. Nothing major. And that's it. Look how cute. So look how cute that is.